Welcome to your daily double reading. Today we are going to be looking at your upcoming opportunities for today and for over the weekend. And to do that, we're going to use the messages from the Mermaids Oracle Mini along with the Oceanic Tarot Mini. So it's mermaid vibes for the opportunity vibe for this reading to get you 2 card combos to choose from for your message. So we'll start with messages from the mermaids. You want to connect to the energy of, the next few days. Ask your intuition which of these 2 card combos is going to provide you with the insight that you need connected to the opportunities that you've got going on. Ooh, this too? No? Oh, I thought it was this one. Oh, tricky with Spirit today. Good thing I ask. You got to ask, right? So you're asking, I'm asking, we're all asking our intuition. Okay, let's add the tarot. They're saying switch them to me, so that's why I'm doing that. Okay, somebody in spirit is being very specific with these doubles for this pull. Okay, let me make sure these are set. All right, card combo number 1 or card combo number 2 for your upcoming opportunities. Once you've made your selection, you can head down to the description and click on the timestamp next to the card combo that you've chosen, and I'll see you in your daily double reading. Hello group 1 and welcome to your daily double today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the first card combo here, and we're going to get a look at your upcoming opportunities and what they can tell us about them. So opportunities for today and for the next few days over the weekend. Let's check out what the messages from the mermaids have to say. Ooh, a feelings card. Okay. This is, of course, your emotion, so you may have an opportunity to release some emotion, to get all up in your feels. Let's see what we have for the tarot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a weekend of emotions for this group. Ace of Cups, and look at that beautiful dolphin. Love is the word. Here, I'll show it a little bit. There you go. Ace of Cups and the word love. Wow. They're playing that I Feel Love song. It's like an old disco song. I don't even know who sings that, but I can hear it in my head. So this is positive energy. It may be that things are being brought up for you and your heart is overflowing with love over the weekend. I would say it's an opportunity to give love to yourself. So whatever it is that you're feeling over the weekend, like today and over the weekend, you've got to really just honor your feelings with this combo. Cups is the suit of emotions, right? It is the suit of love, your heart center. It's a suit of water, right? So we're really doubling down on feeling your feelings, your emotional body. What are you feeling? Honoring your feelings, acknowledging your feelings. Because when you get an Ace of Cups, it points to self-care first and foremost is what I would say, like looking at what fills your cup for you. The other thing that happens with aces is, of course, they're the fresh start energy, fresh start to a new path, a new way to love yourself, a new way to perceive yourself. You may have feelings that arise that allow you to see yourself in a different light or see someone else in a different light, tuning into your heart center, maybe having more compassion or more empathy for yourself or someone else. I'm glad to see that this is the combo because, when you get a feelings card or an emotional card around opportunity, it's like sometimes we have to process hard things. Sometimes the difficult feelings come up and then it kind of continues, or it puts you in a state where you're like having to work through really difficult emotions, let's say. But that is not the case with this coupling for you, group 2. What this is saying is we're returning to our heart to remember the love that resides there. We're returning to our heart to fill our cup, to practice this self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and then perhaps to, provide that to others, let's say. You may be feeling you're all up in your emotions, perhaps. This is a new moon in Cancer. So all this water, all this feeling, it's going to be brought up, right? And you're meant to feel it. For this group, you have the opportunity to learn from your feelings. Your feelings, your emotions may speak to you. And it's all meant for you to honor your heart, is what I would say. So this is an opportunity to honor your feelings. The last thing that you would want to do if you have chosen this combo is to deny yourself the opportunity to feel. So you really want to make sure that you're acknowledging whatever's coming up for you over the weekend if you've chosen this group, and then return to love every time. Return to love every time. To me, this feels like all weekend long, you're going to be hands over heart, hands over heart, hands over heart, because that's an indication of acknowledging what your heart is feeling, right? Like what your emotions are saying, what's going on in your heart center. The cup is your heart center, right? That cup. So like if that feels good to you, or if that feels natural to you, put both of your hands over your heart every time you have a feeling, or every time there's something that strikes you as, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be difficult feelings that help you return to your heart center, that you're meant to release in order to be able to return to the love you have for yourself or another. But this I'm going to call you my hands over heart group. This is a beautiful energy for you to tune into all weekend long. Let yourself feel. You don't have to be overwhelmed or overcome by them. That is not what I'm getting from this. Like I said, it could have been a different coupling card with a feelings energy to kick it off. But it's not. It's really about, I am sitting beautifully in my heart center, and that is the opportunity that I have. And I'm going to let myself feel into that and allow whatever is coming up or being stirred up in my emotional body to nurture that and to love that. It's just the Cancer moon vibe all over this reading. So if you haven't read about the Cancer new moon, you might want to do that. If you're an Evolve member, a Gold or Diamond Evolve member, watch our new moon card pull and insight on your homepage. That may give you some more information. It just feels like you guys are the feeling group, all up in your feels, and it's going to be a wonderful weekend and giving you the opportunity to return to love and return to your heart and fill your cup. So I hope that this serves you for the weekend, today and the weekend. If you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss my future readings, make sure you give this one a thumbs up for me. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you're sharing this with others. If someone pops into your mind and you're like, oh my God, they would love this kind of guidance, please share this video with others so they can choose their daily doubles for the week as well. And leave me a comment down below. You can leave me a dolphin, because I love this dolphin here. It's just striking. Dolphins are like lighthearted. They communicate very well. And so leave me a dolphin in the comments if you chose this group today. I hope this serves you. Again, please let your heart be honored for the weekend, and I will see you in the next Daily Double. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Daily Double reading today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the second card combo here for your upcoming opportunities and your message for today and over the weekend. So let's take a look at your messages from the Mermaids card first. Ooh, the light. I love this card in particular, just because of the depiction of it and the illustration of it. You see her kind of tuning back into her own inner light and trusting it to guide her with the lighthouse in, the background there, just being predominant. You can see she always feels to me like she's looking to the future. She's looking ahead of her and kind of re-acclimating to her own light within and trusting that it is going to guide her, like her divine light, right? So for this group, automatically we're seeing that there's a getting back in touch with your divine light, allowing yourself to be guided by the light, not blinded by the light. Yeah, right. Guided by the light, not blinded by the light. Because of the song, Blinded by the Light, Spirit. Somebody's chuckling in spirit, so maybe they thought that was a funny joke. Okay, moving back to your reading. The light card is about tuning back in and giving yourself the time over the weekend. So you will have opportunity to do this. This is what this pull is about. Today and over the weekend, you got to give yourself that time to like recheck in, reacclimate yourself to your own inner light. Let's see what's comboed with this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, interesting word choice with this card. Okay, King of Wands, Master of the Suit of Fire, which is the light. Okay, it's your spirit. It's your true spirit. So yes, we are tuning in to be at the highest degree of your light. This is not like we're just wondering, we're all wishy-washy in it. It's the need to take some time to remember your positioning, the positioning of your spirit is how they're saying it. But the word here, practicality, that's a very interesting word to combo with a King of Wands. I wouldn't necessarily put that word on a King of Wands. Like, it wouldn't be my first choice is basically what I'm saying. So that's a nice little side message or something to focus on from Spirit for you today and for the weekend, group number 2. It tells you have to be practical in doing this. You have to, it's almost like owning and honing your light over the weekend. This isn't going to be, it doesn't feel, it's so interesting. I'm just listening for a second because it doesn't feel, like you're meant to employ all of these crazy methods or new things, or we're supposed to just kind of la-da-da. It doesn't feel like ethereal to me. This feels kind of very grounded, practical energy where you're intentional about it. This is an intentional energy. They're saying you are going to have the opportunity to set very clear intentions at a very high degree of inner light or spirit in order to direct you forward. The King of Wands is the master of his own spirit, the master of his own inspiration, the master of his passion, and he brings that to life. He is a very inspiring leader. So this combination, I think you guys need some time this weekend. That's what I'm feeling, is like if you just go and you're wrapped up in other people's stuff for the weekend, or you're not being practical about taking the time to kind of reignite that, or even thinking about it, spending time with yourself and kind of going like, I need to restore my light in whatever way that is. It doesn't have to be, in fact, I don't think it's wishy-washy. I don't feel like it's like a woo-woo energy, okay, for lack of a better way to say that. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, then I'm connecting to blah, blah. You know, this is very practical. So it's like, no. I need to go on this walk and then come back and take a salt bath with crystals and, essential oil and light this particular candle to restore myself and to reconnect to my light. I am doing a new moon ritual because the new moon is today in Cancer, okay? I'm doing a new moon ritual that includes this, and this, and then I'm going to activate this stone and I'm going to activate this, it just feels like we're doing an actual practice that is connected to this, and it restores your light to its highest degree. So that's the best advice I can give you. I almost feel like, yes, we're talking about the upcoming opportunities that you have to restore your light to the master position of your spirit, but I feel like this is something that you actually have to do. Like, Spirit's not just going to be like, and maybe you'll get invited to some like really cool ritual or class with the new moon. If that's the case and you feel guided to do it is what I would say. Because it's a practical invitation to this energy to restore your light, right? But if that's not happening for you, don't wait around for Spirit to offer up an opportunity that your brain wants to have or see. You know what I mean? I would say, take your light into your own hands, do something that is physical and practical to represent intentionally the restoration of your light to its highest degree. That's exactly right. Thank you, Spirit. God, you gotta love Spirit when they put the words in your mouth. I mean, it's easier for me, right? So that's what you're doing. You're actually finding this time for yourself to restore your spirit, restore your light over the weekend, get reconnected, because that's how you're gonna be able to be guided forward in the future. So I hope that this serves you for today. If you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss my future readings, please give this video a like. You can make sure you're subscribed to the channel and share this with others if you think that someone you know would enjoy pulling their guidance Monday through Friday. And leave me a comment down below. I'm looking to see if there's anything specific. I'll leave it up to you. The light. Any kind of form of light. Whatever emoji you think connects to this light energy, this fiery energy, this like light within. I don't know if they have a lighthouse emoji. But yeah, I hope that this serves you over the weekend. I hope you give yourself the time to acknowledge and restore your light, because it's such a high degree of mastery here that you have. And maybe, you were into things or whatnot and you just didn't take the time. Do something practical to reconnect to your beautiful divine light today or over the weekend. And I will see you in the next Daily Double.